So as I was studying for my message on the Good Samaritan and what I've broke down over the last several days, I came across a story about a man named Pastor Willie Lyle, who was a pastor in Clarksville, Tennessee. And he felt like before he should go pastor the church, that he would take the 5 days before pastoring his first Sunday, a church of 200 people, that he was going to go to downtown Clarksville and he was going to live among the homeless. So 5 days before his first message, his wife drove him to downtown Clarksville, Tennessee, dropped him off in the area that was known to have homeless people, where they would take shelter and they would have their tents and their boxes and the things that they lived in. And Willie Lyle went and lived among the homeless. While he was there, he would question some of the homeless and find out where the best places were to go and get food, if they knew of soup kitchens or food pantries or things like that. And so for 5 days, he lived as a homeless person, and he went and he took advantage of getting food from the food pantries and going to the soup kitchens and finding shelter at night. And but what Willie found out was very uncomfortable. He learned from firsthand experience just how many people look down and despise people who are homeless or hungry or poor without ever taking time to learn their story. Generally speaking, people are not kind to the homeless, he said. Early on that first morning that he was to start pastoring the church, Willie lay under a tree on the church lawn, covered in a big overcoat. He had not shaved. He had not combed his hair. He was dirty. He was smelly. And he said, "I wonder how many people will approach me and offer me food or invite me in to sit inside the air conditioning of the church." And he wanted to see how many people would offer him help. He said that 20 people spoke to him on their way to offer some kind of assistance. So then when he got up in front of the congregation, here's this man who looks like a homeless man. And while he preached, his daughter-in-law cut his hair, and his daughter helped shave off his scruffy beard. He changed his shoes, and beneath the overcoat, he was wearing his Sunday clothes. He put on a tie and his suit coat, all while continuing to preach the message. Before the 200 people gathered that morning, he went from looking like a homeless person to a new pastor of the congregation. And this is what he said: "I want everybody to know what I have been through, what I had learned, and the physical and emotional discomfort I experienced, and that I am still dealing with. And I'm sure to mention more than once that Christ was not comfortable on the cross." When he ended his service, he wanted people to know that the church needed to be the church who loves and serves others, because we are to love our neighbors as ourselves. Here's the thing about our faith. We can't build our faith on what we're going to do. Faith will be seen by what we are doing. Who around you needs compassion today? Who needs encouragement? Who needs Jesus? Jesus' last words that he gave to the lawyer who questioned about who his neighbor was, "Go and do thou likewise." We should love people without limits. Love God with all of your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. Who are you in the story of the Good Samaritan? God bless.